Well, now we're in the initiative order. That was a great first strike, Verkus. So, with your quick perception, you were able to launch into the offensive as you all are getting ambushed. But now we are in the initiative order. Snake number 1, which is closer to Clark the Shark, carrying Eremos, that is going to move forward, and it has a 30-foot swim speed, so it is able to kind of rope around that kind of tall, thin rock that it's near and launch out at Clark the Shark. So it is going to attempt to bite him. Kastan, what are the reef sharks AC again?
I think it technically uses a different stat block, because it's a spell.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
regardless, he rolled a nat 1,
It's
so it's going to miss.
okay. AC is also 13.
Oh, cool. Okay. Could you, Kastan, roll me a d4, please?
Yeah. Using a broken D4.
Oh, no.
I got a 4.
Nice. Okay, so because the snake rolled a nat 1 as it went like out to strike your shark, it rolled a nat 1, so your shark kind of dodges out of the way, and Clark's fin actually cuts the snake for 4 piercing damage, or 4 slashing damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Bladed fins.
So let me update the snake here. Man, I'm gonna have to erase these giant ass snakes I drew every time they move. Why did I do this? I might change them to a single line, and you can just estimate their thickness from there. But anyway, okay. Clark the Shark is next. Kastan, you'll be taking turns for Clark the Shark. What would you like Clark the Shark to do?
Sorry. I enjoyed that phrase. I will have Clark the Shark. Well, he's right next to the snake that just tried to bite him, so he'll just go after that one.
Sweet.
He gets to maul. It is. It's my spell attack modifier to hit. That's.
Very nice.
Well, that's an 11 to hit, so he misses.
Okay. Just a single attack.
That's all he can do for now. Yeah.
Well, next up it's Kastan. So, what do you want to do? Shark Kastan.
I am hauling
Sharstan.
tide around. So
Kastark.
I will probably. I will probably.
Do you want to like underwater yeet tide towards one of the snakes or no?
No, you're muted. I can't hear
We're
you.
like 40 feet away from the snakes.
So to your left is going to be Snake 1 and Clark the Shark. They're about 20 feet to your left. And then 10, 20, 30, 40 feet in front of you is Snake number 2. And 30 feet to your right is Snake number 3 and Verkus.
Yeah, I let go of Kastan if he wants to go swim. I won't go with.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kind of keep my central distance here.
I'll just kind of let him know telepathically, like, let go. And then swim over toward the one that Verkus is fighting and try and bite it.
Perfect. You can do that. Roll an attack, please.
Literally all I can do is the shark. Okay. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice. Critical hit.
And then it's a D8. We do max damage or
roll twice and roll twice.
Okay. That's going to be 8 piercing damage.
Nice. Sorry.
That's my turn.
The snake yawns. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like it's at about 60% overall health now, so you hit it pretty deftly. So, yup. All right. Actually, more like 55%. So after Kastan, snakes 2 and 3 get to go next. So, what they are going to do is snake 2 is going to slither forward and just use all of its movement to get kind of coiled below tide and kind of raise its head up to be near you. So on its next turn, it could bite. So it is near you, and I'm just going to kind of have him coiled around you. On the map. And then number 3, though, it is going to try to bite Verkus because Verkus has dealt the most damage to him. So it rolls a dirty 20. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be, let's see here, 1, 2, 9 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Okay, this dice is fine. 10.
So with a 10, you fail that con save,
Oh,
which means
God.
you are stunned until the end of your next
Oh,
turn.
ooh, God.
So you are stunned, and you also begin to hallucinate and suffer short-term madness. So I need to pull up the description for that really quick. So give me one moment here. Let's see. That's going to be in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
I can actually grab the dice before the cats go after it.
Yeah. One of my cats is going after my dice. I'm like, stop. Okay, here's madness.
Just love it. You get bit. You start to hallucinate,
and
you are stunned.
Can you, Veracruz,
that
can you
concept.
roll me a D100? So 2 D10s, using one of them in the tens place, please.
Level of madness.
My level of
So there's 2 tables in the Dungeon Master's Guide for short-term and long-term madness. This is short-term madness, which is good. So
It's only
63.
63.
sounds like a good amount for madness. Like
The character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on all ability checks.
everyone has exhaustion.
And so this is going to last 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Oh,
So this combat for sure.
Yes.
Oh.
Sue, what would Veracruz be hallucinating vividly?
Snakes. More snakes than there
more
actually
snakes.
You know what?
Yeah.
Everything. You know what? Yes. No. Veracruz.
We're in his bar and everyone hates the food.
Oh no.
So Veracruz begins
His bar
to
burns down and he becomes the owner of the golden cup. Or the gilded mug. Whatever. What was it?
Yeah, it's on the Veracruz is hallucinating that he is in the Laughing Dragon Tavern. Savusa is larger and is curled up by the fireplace. And this time but all around him are words just floating about him, and they're all his lies that are just permeating and just taking physical form and attacking him.
Whoa.
All of his lies are coming to haunt him.
Yikes. That's a lot.
Is
That's a lot of them.
Yeah. And so even though I can't talk, so you're just hearing
as you're in the water, just
slowly peel back.
Yeah.
I picture this very cinematically, just Veracruz just in the water, suddenly after
Yeah,
getting bit, just like, and like in his mind, just getting attacked by these words.
Yeah.
That's powerful. I like that. Wow.
Mhm.
Let's just sit there for a moment and just, oof.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And just let that sink in.
Just
Yes.
your lies come back to haunt you.
It's a visual web of lies.
Any of my students watch this, remember that.
when our Adventures in Jir'Haniya inevitably takes off in a year when I'm done editing up until this point. The 2030s were marked by the Adventures in Jir'Haniya campaign. Well, after Snake 3's decisive bite on Veracruz, Tide, it is your turn. You see Veracruz get bit and move back, stunned, and it seems like he might be hallucinating based on his twitchy hand movements. So this is not good. And then you also see that there's one, I guess you noticed that, but more eclipsing your attention is the giant snake coiling near you that is going to be very close on your next turn. So
Quick question.
Yes.
Do I drop my sword?
For stunned, I don't think so. Let me double check though.
That's an important.
It says the
important
stunned creature is incapacitated, cannot move, and can only speak falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, but that only lasts until the end of your next turn. The madness is 10 minutes, so you are able to hold the swords.
Okay.
And I'm just putting an updated map in here for everyone really quickly.
Oh, I'm gonna do a concentration saving throw. Sorry.
For
Oh,
Zephyr
yes.
Strike.
Okay, yeah. 22.
Okay, so somehow you managed to hang on to that, so that's good. Sweet.
How far below me is this shark?
You mean the snake?
Oh yeah, the snake. Yeah.
So these things, I'm kind of picturing them as being like 30 feet long. So it's kind of coiled below you. I figure you guys were about 20 feet above the ocean floor as you were moving. So it's kind of like it's like 5 feet in thickness. And so it's about 15 feet below you, but then like its head is raised up and is like on the same axis as you in terms of it's vertically aligned with you.
Okay.
Vertically? Yeah, no, horizontally its head is equivalent to your head level.
And we're kind of a little far away from people.
No, I mean to your like behind you is Clark the Shark and Eremos, and then in front of you is Verkus and
But they're like
Stan.
they're each 40 feet away, aren't they? Wasn't this the or no? One of them is the Clark
we're-
one that's 20 feet away.
Correct.
Yeah.
He would have dragged Eremos with him when he went to go bite that other snake then, huh?
Yeah, I'm there.
Well, Clark the Shark didn't move because remember that snake came to him and missed, and then Clark the
Oh,
Shark
that's
turned
right.
and bit, yeah, and missed the bite, but yeah.
I'll have I should have said this earlier. I'll have Clark hold his movement for anywhere Eremos would want to go.
Sweet, we will do that. So yeah, Eremos, on your turn, you can do movement, utilizing Clark the Shark for your movement.
I have a plan.
Meteorite
excited.
shark.
God, that's terrifying.
You put the ring on one of its teeth, and it just goes and just like a nuclear bomb above the surface of the water.
Terrifying.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, but Tide, what do you do?
I am going to activate the ring.
Nice.
Got a 13, so I don't think anything happens.
Yeah, I don't believe
Nothing
so,
happens.
Cool.
Which is fantastic.
You do feel cosmic void power flow through your body.
Dope. Yeah, I like my hair kind of stands up a little bit. And then my eyes
guess
kind of
Super
gloss
Saiyan.
over a little Super Saiyan Tide.
Nice. I picture your eyes turn into just like little like tiny like black voids with like little galaxies in them, like little starlight dots.
Dope.
From the ring's power.
The pupils are little moons.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sink down to where this snake is.
Cool.
And then I'm going to thunder step towards Verkus.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So does that mean a con save for the snake?
It is it's con save 16.
Cool. Let me roll it. Nat 1. So
fantastic.
Please roll double damage since it crit failed.
That's the 60-10 then.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh my god.
Come back, dice. Unless you're a 10. Floor 10s count.
Floor 10s count. That's gonna be my next tattoo. So many meanings, so many interpretations.
Always that would be like, if you roll a dice, you drop it on the ground, you're like, oh, pick it up. Nope, nat floor 20s count.
I love that.
Floor nat ones don't. Then you have to land on the table.
Yes.
Come on, like.
Right.
Like it's basically a cocked eye at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 9, 18, 26, 33 thunder damage. Which thunder is just the sound wave caused by lightning, but not lightning itself.
Yes, so that wouldn't have any special effects underwater. So nice. Well, you knock this. Oh, go ahead.
Is it dead? Because I do a little bit more damage because I used a spell.
It is not dead. No, it's knocked down a little bit below where Snake 3 is at from the 3 hits it's received.
I also have this active for what is it? Power sermon.
1d6 plus proficiency bonus rounds.
Plus proficiency. Okay, so I rolled a 4. Our proficiency is 3.
Yeah, so 7. That's proficiency is 3.
Oh yeah. All
You
right. So
add
I
in
have,
the radiant damage that you're supposed to deal.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for now.
It's
Uh,
XD4 radiant equal to your proficiency bonus.
I also made my wisdom save, so I don't go into a rage of vengeance.
It's an
Sweet.
additional
That's
4
good.
radiant damage.
4, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, you drop this thing down to about almost half health. And then you said you thunder stepped over to be closer to Veracus.
So I'll be 20 feet away from Veracus and his shark, but like in the opposite direction from so further away from all the other snakes.
Cool. So kind of back the way you were coming.
Yeah, I'm just kind of being over there in that area where Veracus is at.
Okay, perfect.
That's my action and bonus action. And that's it for
nice. Actually, let me think really quick. What level spell was Thunderstep?
3.
Can you roll me 3d4, please?
3d4, 3rd level. 7.
Cool. So snake number 2 is going to take an additional 7 force damage because underwater, that thunder spell, you cast it as a 3rd level spell. So the water it displaced is going to, from the gravity and the surface,
Nice.
that little like opening is going to collapse back and hit the snake for 7 force damage. So
Dope.
it created a little pocket that the water pressure immediately filled and caused damage. So
awesome. I was looking at create destroy water, and all I see is it's like, oh, little 30-foot cube, and I'm like, 30-foot cube of water is a lot. It's only 10 gallons of water I can destroy. It's not very much. And what I wanted to do, if I could do 30 feet or a 30-foot cube, is like destroy the water in the 30-foot cube where it's at, have it fall, and then the water would fill in and also crush it. But I can't destroy that much water.
Underwater physics get really crazy really quick with the distribution of pressure, so I like having that deal extra damage. So nice. Well, excellent turn. Yes, of course. Great turn, Tide. So Veracus, you are up next.
So much damage.
You are still stunned though, so there's really not much you can do this turn, unfortunately.
Can he drop his sword?
If he chose to.
No, God, no. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything for my turn.
Cool.
And there's just a faint.
Hyde, you would hear this. Castan, you would hear this. Dallatar is actually, he goes next. After Veracus. Dallatar is going to look at the giant snake and then turn and swim away from Castan over to Veracus and just kind of like soothingly get on your neck and just try to, and he kind of says something in Turtle that you don't understand, but Castan, you hear Dallatar very faintly go, "It's going to be okay, buddy. I got you. I'll keep you safe."
Oh, I thought you were going to say the turtle casts lesser restoration or something. Like,
he can't cast magic. He can't
I really
cast
thought
magic.
that's what I was going to.
No.
He is just an emotional support turtle.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
He means well. If he could cast magic, he would to help you.
I'm sure he would. Thank you, Dallatar.
His belief in you provides you advantage on your next check to get out of this.
Although I'm just thinking, because I'm out of my stun and then immediately something touches my neck as I'm hallucinating.
No.
You would be able to tell it's a friendly.
Okay.
We're not hurting. We're not hurting a friendly small creature. Not on
what
my
does
watch.
Dallatar look
Dagger.
like? Straight through the turtle into his own neck.
That would be so dark. We can't do that.
He accidentally does it with. He accidentally does it with the time dagger.
Guys, snakes are going to attack us in 2 minutes. What are you talking about, Veracus? Trust me, as your neck just
And what's with
I die in the worst way.
what's with the dagger wounding your neck?
Oh dear.
Well, no, through the actually, well, in your hallucinogenic state though, you would see like Dallatar floating through the Laughing Dragon Tavern, and he kind of gets near you, but he's not threatening at all. He's actually quite a comforting presence as these words and lies attack you.
But he's 10 times larger than he should be. It's really weird.
I'm gonna really try to focus on Dallatar.
Okay. On your next turn, I will have you roll a like a wisdom save, using him as kind of a focal point. So, okay. But Eremos, it is your turn next. I want to hear about your plan. I'm excited.
So after about like 7 minutes of being pulled along by Clark, I'm realizing like Clark is just like struggling so much to carry me because I'm so heavy. Even without the armor, I'd be very heavy. So then I'm thinking of everything that I can do, and I remembered my newly formed ability of finding a steed. So during the trip over here, I would have been casting that, and I'm gonna release it like right before my turn, if it's all right with you.
Absolutely, I love this.
So as Clark is just like puffing, and we see these things, like it's kind of like the very last minute, you just see like a pulse of radiance, and then it's really bright. You can't see anything. Then materializing like right next to Clark is this really burly, beefy looking giant seahorse. It's
Nice.
albino and like semi-translucent. It has a glowing core.
Yeah, I
Love.
love
And
that.
I just like release Clark and hop onto the steed that I found. So
I'm picturing the
sea
SpongeBob
warhorse.
episode where he has the seahorse, remember?
Yes,
vaguely.
mystery.
Weeshna.
So
That's
I mount
man.
this celestial seahorse,
That's
and
awesome.
then I want to ask you about the action economy. Can it dash as its action so that we can go 80 feet? Like so that it can carry
With
me 80
you on its back, I'm gonna say it reduces it to 30 feet, so it can dash to 60.
60. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Fine.
And then you still have your bonus action
Yep, that's good.
after burning your movement to move with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, perfect. I can literally just get to Veracruz and cast Lay on Hands.
Nice.
So I will get over there and I will just like touch him on the back of the head and just relieve his madness.
Oh, that's awesome. So
That's Veracruz shouting just repeatedly.
we're this is the SpongeBob episode. I love it.
And any attacks of opportunity that I need to take to get over there, I 100%. I'm ready.
Actually, no, because the with the thunder damage and everything, the head of the snake, number 2, which would be the only one that could maybe move, its head was kind of further away. You're moving along its periphery, so you're fine.
Okay.
Veracruz, as the madness is alleviated, what is the final lie that torments Veracruz right before the affliction is lifted from his mind?
The final lie. The final lie is the lie he tells himself every day, that he is worthy.
Oh no.
Thanks.
Eremos, as you pump healing magic into Veracruz, you see his eyes kind of refocus. Your friend is back, and you just see it's hard to see in the water, but you almost imagine like a single tear came out of his eye and just mixed in with the ocean immediately.
I can just see the sadness.
Yes.
And then immediately I just shift back to my mask of a big smile.
I look at Veracruz knowingly, and then I grip my horse around the neck, and we begin to just shine with a heavenly eminence. And I'll use my channel divinity to start radiating an attractive light.
Nice.
So I don't know if I'm close enough to Snake 1, but I'm sure Snake 3 and 2 will need to make wisdom saving throws.
They will. I mean, I imagine the range is like 30 feet, right?
Let me look. Bright light, any number of creatures. It says within the light, so it would be 90 feet.
Cool. I am going to say that snake number 1's eyes, though, are blocked by snake number 2 in line of sight to you. So it'll just hit snakes 2 and 3, but it's a wisdom save for them.
Yep.
Snake 2 rolls a nat 1. Jesus, these guys hate me today. And the snake 3 rolls a 19, though. So I think snake 2 takes the hit.
Right. So snake 2 will be magically compelled to attack me.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Well, yeah, you see snake number 2 just in the water, and it kind of looks towards you. And snake number 3 is still kind of fighting Kastan Shark. So.
I like a Stark. Yeah.
Shatan.
Yeah.
Sharkan. No.
But Eremos, excellent turn. I'm glad you removed the madness from Veracruz. That was going to help you.
That was awesome.
Immensely. That was very cool.
Thank you.
Well, snake number 1 is going to continue tussling with Clark the shark. It is
Bring
going
it.
to roll an attack, and 18 hits. Is that correct?
Yes, it really does.
Okay. So that is going
Sure.
to do. That is going to do 9 piercing damage to Clark, and then Clark has to make a DC 12 con save.
Hold on, I have to do math. I have to keep track of his health on paper. He has to do what?
DC 12 con save, please. Or else Clark the shark will go mad, which, based on that madness table, if he goes into a frenzy, that could be very dangerous for everyone.
He got a 22.
Oh, a 20, he passes. He's fine. So, no stun, no madness, nothing. So
Awesome.
he takes that bite. And it is now Clark the shark's turn. So, what would you like him to do in response?
Should I will just have him go for another bite on
Sweet.
this same one he's tussling with.
AC 13.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Oh, that hits for sure.
6 piercing damage.
Nice.
Wait, yeah, piercing damage.
Sweet. He tears a chunk out of the snake's flesh, and some scales kind of go through the water and start sinking towards the ocean floor. Nicely done. And Kastan, you are up next. You are right over by snake number 3, which snake number 3 is the second most wounded of your 3 ambushing creatures.
That's the one that put Veracruz in the state he's been in.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to bite that one as well.
Okay, nice.
As this restart.
Yep, so yeah, go for it. DC 13.
Nope, that's a 9.
A 9? Nope, that does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Is there anything else, any bonus actions you'd like to do, Kastan? Or I think you're magic.
I can't do anything as
yeah.
a shark. Yeah, when I'm wild shaped, I'm limited.
No worries. Well, really quick, let me check one thing here. Let's see. Okay, perfect. All right. So Kastan, after trying to bite this snake and it kind of moves just barely out of the way, snake number 2 is next, and it is compelled to attack Eremos. It is going to turn and move towards Eremos, and it's going to lash out at you to bite, and I'm guessing a 16 does not hit, correct, Eremos?
Correct.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm just hastily changing where its head's facing on the map so I can just not have to erase the entire snake. So snake number 2 goes and tries to bite Eremos. And Eremos, do you want to block it or just dodge it? It really doesn't matter. It's just for flavor.
I just won't even notice. It'll glance off my shoulder blade.
Nice. So you feel this kind of large undersea creature smack against you, but you take no damage, and you're like, oh, I got this. Snake number 3, on the other hand, is going to go and try to bite Kastan, because Kastan just tried to bite it.
You're about to get bitten.
You
can hear.
Yeah.
With an 8, snake number 3 definitely misses, so Kastan is fine. Tide, you're up next.
Dope. Did snake 2 come up to where Eremos was? Are there 2 snakes in this area now?
Yes. Snake number 2's head is actually like less than 10 feet in front of you, because Eremos is fairly close to where you were, because he went over to help Veracruz. And then snake 3's head is about 15 feet in front of you, with Veracruz in between you and the snake's head.
Okay, but I can hit them both within like a 10-foot.
Yeah.
Sphere.
If you move forward 5 feet, you could absolutely do that. So.
Dope. I'm gonna cast Shatter between the 2 snakes.
Wouldn't that hit Eremos and Veracruz also?
I mean, if they're, because aren't they big? Like the snakes.
Oh yeah, I guess you could maneuver lower to where your sphere of that 10 feet effect wouldn't hit them, but it would hit a snake. Yeah, kind of the snakes in their neck, like leading up to their heads. Sure.
Right, it's like a temporary race. So I want to hit like where their bodies are at.
Absolutely.
And get both of them. So that's another con save, 16, or take half.
Okay, nice. So their cons are +2. So let me roll for snake number 2. Rolls a 21.
Fantastic.
And snake number 3 rolls a 4. So
cool. Okay. So then that is 3d8 plus my d4.
Nice.
Is it just the 1d4, right, that I add?
It's
Plus my proficient?
proficiency bonus 3d4.
Got it.
Yeah, so is
So if your
it a
proficiency
D4?
bonus it's 3, it's going to be 3d4.
Okay.
Yes. So 3's taking full damage, 2's taking half damage.
13, 17 thunder damage.
That's the full amount is 17, right?
Yeah, that's for the thunder. Yeah, it's the full amount, not halved. And I don't know I don't know if the radiant damage would be halved. Because that's from the ring.
The radiant damage would not be halved.
So that's 8 radiant damage.
And was that factored into the 17 full damage?
No, that was just the thunder.
Okay, nice. So
the one gets the half thunder, which is 8.
Yeah.
And then the other would get the full 17, and they would both take 8 radiant damage on top of that.
nice. Okay. So your hit is very effective. It drops yeah, Snake 2 had taken more of a hit from your Thunderstrike, so Snake 2 was the most wounded. So even though it took half damage of the thunder damage, it still drops down to 1/3 health. And
Oof.
Snake 3 has only a little bit more because you hit it with the full health or the full attack for this one. So those both look like they're around 1/3 health. That is a very effective strike. Nicely done.
So I will do one.
And what was the spell again? It was
That was Shatter. So it was also
Shatter
a thunder
again?
damage spell.
Sweet. So that roll me the 3d4s again for the
that was a-
collapsing.
That was a second level spell.
Oh, so then 2d4 for the extra force damage from the water collapsing back on itself.
5.
5. Okay, nice. So they're even further than below 1/3 now. With that water kind of rushing down to fill that bubble and damage those two, I would like Eremos and Verkus to make either con or strength saves. If you fail, you'll just be moved. You won't take damage.
Oh, like they're getting sucked in by the water a little bit.
They're just moved like up to
Yeah.
5 feet. Yeah, if they fail.
I made it 22.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You can move if you want with it, but you don't have to.
I'm
Just
good.
sword first.
Eremos, same for you. You feel the water kind of change like movement around you, but you can resist it if you want.
That's an interesting point. If I do get moved, do I get moved towards the snake's head?
It would actually be away. It'd be towards the center of the bubble where Tide cast
yeah.
it from.
Then
Nah. Okay.
Nah.
Sweet.
Nah.
Well, Tide, excellent turn. Is there any other bonus actions or anything you'd like to do?
No. I'm good for my bonus actions for now.
Sweet. Verkus, you're up next. Ooh, that's
Okay.
good to keep in mind, Rex. But yeah. So you got 27. Nice.
I would have gotten a
nice.
24. But yeah, because I had 3 already.
No, you get 5 on top of your bonus.
Oh, 5 out. Holy cannoli. Okay. Okay,
Paladins.
cool.
Yes.
We're in Aura territory now.
Yeah.
Like
All
it.
right. Whose turn is it now?
You.
Oh, sweet.
Let's go.
All right, real random. Did you guys ever listen to Critical Role's Alexandria Unlimited?
Yeah.
There's the one.
No,
Alexandria.
Alexandria.
The one where like
Alexandria.
there's a paladin on there, and like there's a fight that they're going
Level
through that
20
Brennan is
paladin.
running. And then like for like that every turn, like, am I within 10 feet of the paladin? Am I within 10 feet of the paladin? Am I within 10 feet of the paladin? Like we should all just get shirts that say, "Are you within 10 feet of?" And I was like, "Are you within 10 feet of Eremos?"
We have a T-shirt printer at work. I might get to cracking on that. So
Nice.
put your T-shirt sizes in the general chat, please.
With a little flaming horseshoe.
Bub.
Yeah.
Bub for mayor.
Bub.
Up
Bub for mayor.
Or Bub for head of the city guard. That was what someone
Or,
suggested.
Yeah.
I had suggested it, of course. Yeah,
I love
Bub
it. Of course.
could definitely lead the city guard. He's a very charismatic person.
Absolutely. Can I? Am
Battle
I
test.
within 5 feet of snake number 3?
You are.
Okay. I'm just gonna unload on this guy.
Do it.
Yeah. All right. That was a journey. 27 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna use Tavusa's cold.
Nice.
7 piercing, and 5 cold. So 7 piercing damage, 5 cold damage. So that's
Nice.
12 total for the first hit. Second attack.
This snake's looking pretty rough.
Okay, the next one was a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 9 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to use bonus action to now swing with my let's get spicy, the electrify dagger.
Do it. That will radiate around you.
Natural 20. This is perfect.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Roll
Okay.
that double damage dice. Rex, I couldn't tell if you sneezed or not, but if you did, bless you.
Thank you, sir.
I really wish I'd used my vicious dagger now. So that's and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 9 total.
Okay, perfect. So it takes 12 piercing damage from the dagger plus an extra 4 points of lightning damage.
Nice. And let me look up the lightning rules that Rex gave us for the spread on that. First off, your dagger, the piercing alone kills it. So
and I just drive it into the skull and twist.
Okay. And nice. Yeah. So it kind of like goes limp and then just starts falling slowly towards the ocean floor, with the water making it fall a little bit slower. But you said that was 4 lightning damage off that?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see if based on
I think it's negligible based on
it is. I just rolled 2d6s and it cancels out after 5 feet, so it's fine. Yeah. So you're able to zap this thing and it kind of twitches a bit as it falls and it goes down. So snake number 3 is down. I'm too lazy to erase it, so I'm just going to put an X through it on the map over its head. So it's just there on the floor, but it's dead.
As it's drifting, Verkus just is watching it, just going.
Holding your sword, just like.
Retaliating.
I love it.
That's great.
That is 1 down, 2 to go. Nicely done. As this snake goes down, I would like everyone to roll perception checks, please.
Happily.
Why do I try?
This is a very difficult check. I don't think anyone will notice anything, but
It's gonna be very good.
Can I roll for Clark?
You can, yes. A 14 does not reveal anything, Eremos.
Pretty good for me though.
Yeah.
Clark got an 11 and Kastan got a 22.
Nope, neither of those yield any info.
Got a 17.
What was that, Verkus? 17 does not reveal anything.
25.
A 25 does not reveal anything.
Oh, God!
Wow!
Dang.
I was so proud. I was like, yes!
That's what
in my mind. I set the DC at 26. I was like, if he gets another 27, it will be there. But
was that with your advantage, Verkus, with your new item and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, it's something that will probably be revealed to you later, but I wanted to see if you guys could ascertain it early, so that's okay.
And like a
I
turn
would
or
have had
two.
to roll so much higher.
Do I add +5 because I'm within 10 feet of the paladin?
Only a saving throws.
His aura magnifies the water to make it telescopic. No, I'm just kidding. Not a thing.
Never mind. I was gonna say you have the turtle, but you already roll. But you already roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Still with him.
Well, let me roll for Dallatar if he gets a nat 20 with his minus 1. Now he has -1 perception, so he got a 4 total. So no, he does not notice anything. But
that's okay. We'll find out
sounds like Dallatar.
Yes. So Verkus, you float in the water victorious over the corpse of Snake 3, and it is now Dallatar's turn. He just kind of he floats a little bit away from you, saying that you're safe now, and he just kind of moves back and backs away from Snake 2, who is still active, and that's his turn. So Eremos, you are up next, riding your translucent, glowing, majestic seahorse steed. What would you like to do, Eremos?
Sea Snake 2 is still alive and fairly wounded, right?
It is. It's below 1/3 health. It's probably
Yeah, I
around
will
30%.
approach it and attack. If there's a way that I can flank or give myself advantage in some way to cancel out the disadvantage that I'm gonna have,
You could
I will
move
try.
around to get to where the snake's head is between you and Tide. You would have to kind of go up and around. It would provoke an attack of opportunity, but then you would get advantage.
That's worth it to me.
Okay, then you will take its opportunity attack. Does it 17 plus 5 is 22, yes?
That does hit, yes.
Okay, so it is. I need you to make a con save, please.
I
Okay.
will silvery barbs.
Okay, so does that
Nice.
subtract a d4 from the data?
No,
That's a
you
reroll.
you re-roll again and take the lowest roll.
Got it.
And then I'm going to give advantage to. Well, you're going to get advantage from this attack.
Well, I already have disadvantage, so if I have advantage from you, it will give me actual advantage.
I don't.
Its re-roll attack is a 12, does not hit.
Yeah, let's go.
Dope.
Now I'm gonna attack it with advantage,
Do it.
even though I have disadvantage on my Morning Star underwater.
Yeah, because flanking plus the advantage from Tide.
That's amazing. That's
Do
so
it.
good.
Yes.
Okay. Morning.
You guys hear the Avengers theme just running through the water?
Mm.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, 14.
That hits,
Yeah,
right?
that hits. That hits. That hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna Divine Smite as well.
Do it.
Yeah.
Fuck up
okay.
this snake.
So 7 piercing.
Plus 3 radiant. So 10 from the first strike.
Cool. It
And I
looks
will-
like it's down to where 2 or 3 more hits should kill it.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack again.
Do it.
That's 16 for 10, and I'm gonna smite again as well.
Do it. You might be able to finish it off.
Come on, 2d8. You do better than 3. Let's see.
yes.
10. 10 and 10.
Please describe how you kill Snake 2.
Yes, I just
Nice.
I go under and there's like a moment where it's like big jaws are just coming from my neck and I'm like, "Argh," and then I just like briefly make eye contact with Tide and there's like a little spark. There's like a little arcane jolt, and then I'm just like, oh, what just happened? And then I feel like super empowered and I just swing
like-
up from underneath,
I'm, like,
barely
moving him
connecting with
around.
its jaw.
You
And then
like
I see
blow
that
bend
it's
him
wounded, so
with
I
your
come
tide
back
leaves.
for like a backhand and the other side of its jaw and just knock it out.
Well, you see a bunch of blood billow out from where you dislodge its jaw, and it just kind of, and some dust from the seafloor billows out from its body, falling to the ground. Nicely done. You guys hear Dallatar go, a little victorious war cry. Kastan, you would understand. He's saying, yes, 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 yes. So yes,
And then-
after that, Shark 1 or Snake 1 is the only one still up.
Okay.
Yes.
I still have movement and a bonus action, so
Sweet.
I would engage with Shark 1 if it's possible.
Because you have 30 feet of movement, and so you
Yeah.
moved, let's say, 5 feet to get that flanking, not too much.
Here,
It's-
get on your seahorse again and have it pull you over there.
I'd say you could get within, let me double check here. 10,
Right, I
20,
never
30.
left the seahorse. I was fighting from its back.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. So you would be able to get within 15 feet of Snake 1 if you use your movement, because you can't dash. Or wait, were we saying you could dash?
Yes. The horse.
Yeah,
can use
so then,
action,
okay, so you can get engaged with Snake 1.
I'll close the gap and I'll just use my bonus action to just give like a really menacing glare to the remaining snake.
Let me check your stat block really quick. I want to see if we can make that roll an intimidation check, please.
It's not anything that I have, available, but yeah, I'll check it for sure.
Yeah, it's
we
going to be a really high DC, so I probably won't have any gameplay effect, but I like it.
Right.
So if you roll,
Ooh, 17.
so with a 17, this is a primal creature that is going to have an effect when its turn comes around. So
That's my turn.
nice. Well, Snake 1 is next. So with that intimidating glare, it is actually going to yeah, it's going to kind of slither away from you and then go for an upper bite on Clark the shark. So it is going.
Is it leaving my
Not
threatened
far
range, and what
higher.
size is it? What's its creature size?
Large, I believe. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah, large beast.
And is it leaving my threatened range?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I would like to make an attack of opportunity.
Please do so.
I'm just reading if I can grapple a creature that's one size larger than me or not. I think so.
Actually, with the weight of your armor underwater, that would lend like narrative credence to that. If you were just
Okay,
kind of like,
I'm gonna try to grapple it. with disadvantage, but it needs to make a contested athletics or acrobatics check.
That'll be actually athletics or acrobatics will be higher for this.
It's only a DC 8 for you, Josh. to
He
not get
he rolled a 22, so
no, it slips right out. Yeah.
yeah. Well, good attempt, but it goes to bite Clark the shark, and a 13 just barely does it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly his AC. R.I.P. Clark.
10 piercing, and then that con save.
Oh.
Mad shark disease.
14.
Okay, so he's good from the madness still. Clark the shark is he's in the fight. He's got his mind in the game, but
He's already mad. He's a shark.
yeah. So after Snake's one's turn, it is Clark the shark and then Castan.
I think if I can take these turns simultaneously, I would have us kind of just go at him. It doesn't even have to be flanking because we have pack tactics.
Oh yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
Nice.
So I'm gonna.
So you both get advantage. Yep.
Yeah. Let me. So Castan hits with a 21,
Absolutely hits.
and then Clark
Sorry, my cat keeps
hits with
moving
a
my camera.
24.
Nice. That hits.
So it's going to be. Oh, that is bullshit. Okay. So that's. Oh, I've been doing damage for Clark wrong this whole time. That's fine.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a bad way.
Ah.
It's 10 piercing damage total from both attacks. I rolled 2 ones.
Oh no! So 2 hits and it does 10 damage total?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this thing's not quite down to 2/3 health. It's still doing pretty good. So it does take some bites, but it's still pretty in the fight. So anything else that you or Clark the Shark would like to do, Kastark?
No, I'm gonna stay a shark for now. I'm good.
Okay. By the way, when we finish this combat, we'll take a 5-minute coffee bathroom break. Because we are nearly done. So Tide, it is your turn next.
From where I'm at, we're kind of far away from this shark, aren't we?
You are.
Or this snake.
I keep saying them both too, but you are 60 feet away from snake number 1.
Cool.
Which is the only enemy that you can see currently.
Yeah, I'll start swimming in that direction. I can still hit from where I'm at, but
Sweet.
I'm just going to use chill touch on it.
Sweet. Range spell attack, right? It's DC's or it's AC's 13.
13. Okay, dope. Yeah, 19.
Sweet, that hits.
So I get to do 2d8 plus my d4s.
Oh yes. Your 3 d4s.
Well,
I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Nice.
Is it only when I cast a spell?
I had it pulled up.
Whenever that blah 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 blah. Where are you at?
I figured it'd be whenever you cast any kind of spell.
It's just whenever. It says anytime the wearer
It says
deals
whenever
damage.
you deal damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did 15 cold.
Nice.
Wait, I said. Sorry, ray of frost. I meant to say not chill touch. I was looking at both of them. I wanted the thing where it reduces its movement speed.
Nice. Okay.
So it's 15 cold and 11 radiant.
Oh, nice.
I rolled 2 4s and a 3.
Nice. So you drop this thing down just below half health with that hit.
Cool. And it has it has 10 feet less of movement, if that does anything.
It will. Yeah, that's helpful. So awesome.
That'll be my turn.
Nice. Well, yeah, you see it kind of start moving more tense. It's having to resist being frozen along points of its flesh. So that's awesome. And it's just below half health. So after Ty does that, Verkus, what do you want to do? You are also 60 feet from this snake.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to use the dash action.
Okay. Get close to it for your next turn.
Yeah, and I mean that's only gonna get me 30 feet closer to it.
You don't have a bow?
I feel I do have a bow, but I feel like
Underwater just says that if it's out of range, it misses regardless.
Okay.
But I don't think other than that, I don't think there was another effect. I can go over it again.
Okay.
But you can shoot underwater.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll pull out my longbow.
Crossbows ignore the restriction.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
cool. Okay.
So I'll pull out my longbow then, and give it a shot.
Go for it.
Fire. So I'll just move 15 feet then instead
Perfect.
of 30.
You will still roll at a disadvantage though.
Okay. 15 to hit.
A 15 hits? Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Hold on.
I picture Verkus kind of like angling it a little bit to where as the arrow sinks at a faster rate for being underwater, it'll hit like a lower part of the snake's body that's kind of moving along the ocean floor.
It's my last ruby tipped arrow.
Oh.
Because why not? These snakes piss me off. So what do I have to do again? I completely forgot.
So did I.
I think I have to make a save.
Wait, the ruby tipped arrow. Oh yeah, those are the ones where you magically trigger them to do something, right? Well, first off, what's your base piercing damage from that hit? Let's calculate that first.
That would be. There are my d8s. I don't use them that often.
It's like my primary damage dice.
Mine's a d6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, let me see, +5, 9 piercing.
Nice. Okay, so it's close to a third health now after that hit. And then for the ruby tipped arrows, I'm trying to think if I wrote them down somewhere. Let me look in my.
I thought I did, and I just typed in ruby tipped arrow.
I wonder if I can search all my notes. Hang on.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I gotta. Does it have a search function? Sorry, my notes are on my phone and I don't have them as well organized as I should. Let me look here really quick.
If I remember correctly, I think Verkus made like a wisdom saving throw.
I think I made a wisdom saving throw, and if I
damage, if he didn't, they took damage. Like
I take some extra psychic damage. It's a gamble.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds to look through. I might have it written down somewhere.
It's not in my notes either.
I found it. I found it. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Ruby tipped arrow. So first off, add a d6 to your piercing damage.
nice.
An extra 5.
Okay. So +5 piercing. I'm going to write this down because I'm in a different notes app than the one that has the initiative. And then it says on a hit to an enemy, roll a wisdom or intelligence save. So I'll have you do that.
Wisdom.
He's wise enough to know not to roll intelligence.
14.
That just barely passes. The DC is 14. So it says if below 14, you would take psychic damage. But if it's 14 or over, which it was, the target takes 2d6 fire, 1d12 radiant, or 3d4 lightning. User's choice.
Oh. Well, definitely not fire.
Or lightning. Eremos is right there.
Oh, that's true. I was intrigued by the lightning. I'm like,
I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
Okay, I'll do the radiant.
Okay, 1d12 extra damage then.
4.
Oh, hang on.
So extra 4 radiant damage.
Like your
So
last
9 extra damage total. Nice. Yeah.
You finally got to see the real effects of this arrows on your last one. Because the last 2, I think you failed your saves for them.
I failed 2. I failed the first 2 and succeeded on the last 2.
Hey, Cassian, come here.
And you found these, right? You didn't make them?
Yeah, I just randomly found
They
these.
were in the Mound of Mulcarian, as part of the things you find. So, as you fire that arrow, you like connect with the arrow and you're like hit it hard. And as the arrow impacts, there's just like a flash of light, and it does a lot of extra damage. So this thing is now below 1/3 health.
Cool.
A couple more hits to take it down.
I'm gonna take my second shot now.
Do it.
It's at disadvantage. Jeez. I mean, first of all, nice. I rolled a 6 and a 9. So +8, 14 to hit.
A 14 hits? Yeah.
Sweet.
That's awesome that your 6 gets that bonus on it. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah, my dex is wonderful. So that'll be another 9 points of piercing damage.
Sweet. So that drops it down to where you think that 3 hits should take it down.
I'm going to give this arrow to Lucis Cold.
Okay, sweet.
Really quick, sorry.
You're good.
For an extra 1 point of cold damage.
Well,
No.
based on how you guys would understand the intensity of your weapons and everything, you estimate that this thing has between 15 to 20 health points left, is how you would kind of, in your mind, see that. So, Verkus, excellent turn. Dallatar is going to hang back and just keep cheering everyone on. You guys can do it. You're amazing. I'm so glad I met you guys. Yay! And Eremos, you're up next. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm already right there on it, so I'll take my 2 swings.
He takes 2 little floppy fish or little like plants and just yay.
You said fish, I feel like he just grabbed fish and left.
Dallatar has no thumbs, nor would he do that. But
His grab's like one of those swimming sea star things.
Yeah.
Ninja throwing star.
Am I still able to flank with somebody on this?
Yeah, with Clark the Shark moved into position to bite with Kastan with pack tactics, so you could flank with one of them without provoking an attack of opportunity based on where the head's
Wonderful. The 15 hits for 6 piercing damage.
Sweet.
And I don't know, should I be saving spell slots or nah? I'm going to. Let's see. Control. Second attack is.
Oh, hey, that's sweet.
It's minimum damage, but it's a 21 to hit. So.
21 hits.
11 damage from my 2 attacks.
What is in your whiskers, little guy?
And that's my turn.
Is it chocolate or poop?
Gross.
I can't
Neither
tell.
one is good.
It is something sticky. Hang on. Let's take a break now while I figure out what is on my cat's whiskers.
Cool.
Really quick so I can write Eremos. It was 6
11.
and then
11 total. From
11 total?
Yep.
Great.
Yep.